的观众朋友，大家晚安！非常欢迎您准时收看《娱乐漫谈》，我是节目主持人周乐。今天已经是我们的节目《娱乐漫谈》呢，在2024年最后一次播出。那我认为 real estate 一直是大家最关心的一个话题，所以我们今天邀请到 Deleon Realty 的 CEO Mr. Michael Repka 来到我们的节目当中。Michael。Welcome you to my show.
Well, thank you, Lily. It's my pleasure to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, it's very hard to get you here because you are always busy. It's approaching the end of 2024. Can you give us a review for the market real estate in special? And also the 2024 real estate market, how does that treat you as your company? And how does that affect especially the commission cut? The buyer's commission change a lot, the impact to next year and the year follows?
Well, thank you for asking a really good question. 2024 has been the most interesting year we've experienced in a long time. Because of the court case and the settlement, the way commissions are paid changed dramatically. It's been really good for our company because we had a lot of these policies in place before, where we would never take commission from both sides of any transaction. So the court case really worked well for our business and for our sellers. But at the beginning of the year, there was a lot of uncertainty. So it was a little bit of a rough start. The end of the year, we had a lot of momentum. Our listings sold for very good prices. The industry is starting to shift more towards the way we've done things for a while. So I expect 2025 to be a very strong year.
Why so?
So far, after the court case was decided and early with the settlement, there was confusion. People didn't understand exactly what's happening. Now buyers are starting to realize that they need to engage an agent, but if the buyer wants to purchase any Deleon Realty listing, they don't have to pay the buyer's agent anything. So it's creating a bit more momentum and a little bit more focus on our listings, which is great for our sellers. It's also great for buyers because they won't have to pay any commission.
Yeah, when this court case happened, we always wonder why Deleon always the first one to lead the industry moving to this direction. I believe 10 more years ago, your competitors probably wonder, are they doing the right thing? Should we follow through? But right now, it has been proven it is the right thing to do. Do you see inflow of the agent from other company to Deleon?
Well, certainly we've been getting a lot of phone calls from other agents that are looking to join Deleon Realty. We're very selective as far as the people that we choose. People like Audrey Sun, who your viewers have probably seen many times.
Yes.
But that's absolutely the case. The real estate industry tends to just follow the tradition. They don't look for ways to innovate and to improve the client experience. And Deleon Realty, having so many attorneys and very experienced agents, we tend to be a little bit at the forefront. But now the industry, and I think this is great for clients, the industry is really starting to follow our lead. And within a year or two, there'll be further improvements that are going to help both buyers and sellers.
Okay, now 2024 definitely is a very interesting year to a lot of things. For example, like the presidential election. Now Trump is going to lead the White House. People say presidential office shaped the president, but on the contrary, probably Trump is not going to change much. Under the presidency of Trump, do you see anything dramatically will change in your thoughts to change the market? Or how can you make the inventory per se of the housing in the market becoming more?
Yeah, I think the first thing is whenever there's a presidential election, you tend to have some uncertainty. And it almost doesn't matter who wins. Once you get past the election, people that were hoping for one candidate versus the other candidate, someone's going to be happy, and there tends to be a bit more activity because people know how to plan to go forward.
Okay.
So that piece is good. We also know that there are some advantages with the potential for lower interest rates. I think that will also help the market.
Okay, so you think interest rate is going to be a shifting going down the trend?
Yes.
So that helps the real estate will
Yes, I think that we'll see the continued benefit from the lower interest rates.
Since your background is attorney and since you are in real estate, The strategy to price a listing, what kind of strategy are you using?
Great question, Lily. It's not a universal strategy. It depends on the house.
Depends on the house, depends on the timing.
Depends on the house, the pricing, the timing. But for homes that are going to be of mass appeal, it tends to work well to price them lower, attract a lot of bids, and create some upward pressure. For homes that are more specialized, maybe it's a very large house with only 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms or something with a unique style, then we tend to go with more aspirational pricing and then just wait. It may take longer to find the right buyer. Anchor yourself to a higher starting point.
Okay, we're going to talk about your recent trip to Shenzhen.
Yes.
I saw from social media that you were in Shenzhen doing this international real estate exhibition.
Yes.
How exciting was it? What's your experience?
It was so exciting. I've been to China, mainland
Shanghai.
China, Shanghai,
Yeah.
Beijing, Shenzhen,
Yeah.
Guangzhou, Hangzhou, so many different, Taiwan and Hong Kong as well.
Even Taiwan.
Many, many times.
Yes.
It was fascinating on this trip. I've seen so many changes. There are a couple things I found to be very interesting. First of all, the shift towards digital currency, away from more traditional money.
Like you just use your cell phone.
Just a cell phone.
To buy a house.
So it was a little intimidating for me since it's not something that I'm used to, but it's so efficient. And then the environmental improvements over the last 5 years, shift to electric cars was remarkable. I've never been in a city where there were so few gas-powered cars. The skies were blue, everything. So it was interesting seeing the improvements on both fronts. And then, of course, the Chinese people were still very, very friendly. I was a little nervous.
And very safe, too.
It's very safe, very friendly. I was curious about the political environment with the election going on, but everyone in China was as nice as they've always been.
Okay. Will you attend the international real estate exhibition throughout the whole world in the future?
Mostly, I've attended them in India, primarily in China, but also in India and in the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. But that tends to be where we have a lot of interest, especially in the very high-end homes. We have a beautiful home for almost $40 million, another one for $30 million. The vast majority of buyers are coming from other places around the world, so we want to get that extra exposure.
Very interesting. I like Deleon Realty to be the forefront of real estate. Okay, thank you for talking to me for the first half. 好的，亲爱的观众朋友，我们休息一下，过了大概1分半钟，我们马上就回来，再继续下面更精彩的访谈。不要走开，马上回来。